I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. TNT. I'm a power load. TNT. Watch me explode.
What's up, YouTube? Rooney134 here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. And today, let's see here for the question of the day. What is your favorite Pokemon city? Mine is Goldenrod City. I know it's kind of random, but I don't know. Goldenrod City has always been one of my favorite cities from when the first Gold and Silver games came out, and when they did the remake of Gold and Silver. It's still my all-time favorite city. There's so much like going on in that city. It's just a great time. So yeah, awesome. Anyway, let's get this battle started. So anyway, I'm gonna lead off with my Mew. I'm using the same team as the last battle, and it's actually a pretty good team. I really enjoy using it. We're both gonna set up Stealth Rocks our first turn, and I think this Napoleon is gonna probably roar me out right here. Actually, no, I lied. I'm mistaken. Sorry, I switched out and going to Metagross. And he goes for the roar this turn, and it roars me back out into Chandelure, which is kind of bad actually, because well, anyway, I decided to stay and go for the flamethrower just in case he wanted to roar again, thinking I'd switch. But he actually predicts that really well and goes for the Surf right off the bat, which is going to finish off Chandelure, which kind of sucks. I was hoping he'd go for the roar again, so it would just roar me back onto another poke, and maybe I can just revenge kill the stupid Empoleon, but no. Anyway, I go back on Metagross, go for some Earthquake just to finish this thing off, and it's going to go down. So great times for me. Metagross is awesome, and it's one of my all-time favorites from 4th generation anyway, and I'm battling. But he's going to go out into his Dundee, which is his Crocodile. Now, I think this thing is Scarfed, like most of them are. I know I like to use the Scarf set for that thing. It's pretty awesome. So I go out into my Snorlax. Well, it kind of probably was a misplay here. I probably should have went into something else, but I really didn't have anything else to take an Earthquake, and I really needed my Metagross for later, so I'm going to have to let my Snorlax get freaking massacred, and then he's going to get an attack raise from the Moxie ability. So I'm just thinking in my head, this thing is really going to wreck me if I don't be careful. So I go to Mew, because Mew does have the Ice Beam, and I'm hoping I can get a lot of damage off on this thing. It actually does quite a bit, leaves it below half, and yeah, I have to switch out again because I don't want him to get another Moxie boost. If he does, it could be really bad for me. I probably would end up getting swept. So that's why I switch into Scissor, because I think I can take at least one Earthquake, and I actually do somehow miraculously, because this Scissor does have some defense to it. It's pretty cool. And then I just go for the Bullet Punch to finish off this stupid Crocodile. So I was really relieved to get that thing out of the way. With that attack raise and it being Scarfed and probably outspeeding like my whole team, I was really nervous about that. So finally glad to get that out of the way. He goes into his Pothead here, which is his Ferrothorn. Now, he's going to go for the Power Whip. I went for the Brick Break just because, I don't know, maybe if he set up entry hazards, I'd be able to get 2 turns of attacks off on him, but he doesn't. He just goes for the Power Whip, which is pretty cool because I do almost half with that Brick Break, which is awesome. I decided to go to Mew now, and knowing that I'm going to be faster, I'm going to set up the Roost to recover some health back. He predicts that pretty well and goes for the Leech Seed, but I'm not too worried about that, because this Mew also has Flamethrower. It's kind of an interesting Mew. I have Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Stealth Rocks, and Roost. It's just actually a kind of a random set I made up. I don't know, but it works pretty well. I really like it. It's a great lead, and it counters all these kind of walls like Ferrothorn, and Ice Beam covers like the Dragon types and stuff like that. So it's pretty awesome. And yeah, so we're gonna go back and forth right here a little bit. Now that he sees I have Flamethrower, I don't think he'll stay in. But I'm just gonna go for it again anyway. I mean, whatever he switches into, it'll hit and do decent damage. He actually switches into his Tiny Wings, which is his, whatchamacallit, you know, the freaking Dragonite. And the Flamethrower's not going to do pretty much anything at all, but he did take a lot of Stealth Rocks damage, so I'm not really worried about him roosting up or anything, because, I mean, even if he does, I still do have Ice Beam, and that will do a good chunk of damage. So even if he wants to roost this turn and get that multi-scale ability going, which I don't think he will, it would be kind of dumb for him to do that, because I do have Ice Beam. So he just goes for the Extreme Speed, finishing off my Mew, which kind of sucks, but it's okay, because now my Choice Scarf Porygon Z, which also has Ice Beam, I carry a lot of ice attacks on my teams for some reason, does outspeed a lot of his pokes, and it's going to be able to, like, OHKO that stupid Dragonite right there, and then brings in his Zing, which is his Crobat, and Ice Beam right to the face, and Porygon Z, like I said, is one of my all-time favorite Scarf Pokemon. I really like this team altogether. Like, it has Porygon Z, Metagross, Scizor, like the whole freaking awesomeness of. It has actually a lot of 4th gen. I think the only non-4th gen Pokemon I have is Chandelure. I think all the other ones are from 4th generation, except for Mew. I guess Mew was an Uber back in 4th gen, but anyway. Yeah, so I was going to bring in his Red Steel, which is his last Pokemon now. I know that he resists the Ice Beam, but I do stay in anyway because I had a feeling this was a Swords Dance Scizor like I carry. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam a couple times, do a good chunk of damage. He's going to go for the Superpower, which is okay. I was surprised he didn't go for the Bullet Punch because I'm sure maybe at +2 a Bullet Punch might have KO'd. I mean, I could be wrong, but I wasn't too sure. I didn't calc it, so hey. But he does go for the Superpower, which lowers his attack and defense, which doesn't matter anyway because I was going to bring in Metagross and go for the Earthquake, and yeah, it's going to be able to finish off the Scizor, and that was going to be a great game, Tyler. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this battle. Sorry my uploads haven't been too constant. I've been working a lot, so yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.